Sing so I went low.
Yeah, you know, say, I and I man artist I way and so. Sometimes I and I get that inspiration or elevation, it's the same. But you see these topics that I try to speak about, especially upon the Sunday, yeah, the ground there, where me know some people them inside and them kind of, you know, I hold back a meditation for build forward for the week coming. I mean, I look forward to the news here and, you know, it's a sad news coming through straight out of Spanish Town, St. Catherine. A popular social media personality has been killed once again. Yeah, and the blogger goes by the name of Meech, and his real name is Nigel Walford. And I'm going to take a moment and talk about the danger that the vloggers in Jamaica them are face. And me I wonder if this is like a new like assault on information. Like me I tell you, a lot of us seems to have the mentality of the pagans. So, you know, I know see a Sunday I want to have things for do. So just put the phone on speaker and when you get a chance, you know, just leave a comment. So right now we're going to talk about Nigel Walford, a popular social media blogger that was killed in Spanish Town. Yeah, me I talk about the youth, AugustTown876. Me I talk about Meech. Yes, my families and friends. Yeah, you know, it's Rastafari soldier again. Your greetings and salutations to all my subscribers. And if this is your first time tuning in to the Rastaman channel, I'm asking you to hit the red subscribe button. Help build up the Rastaman panel. Now, it appears that there has been a fatal shooting in Red Pan, in the parish, yeah, St. Catherine in the Spanish Town area. I guarantee one man is fatal and another was left nursing his wound at the hospital. Reports are that Walford was getting into a taxi cab in the Red Pan area shortly after 11 a.m. Miggle Day, when armed men approached him and opened fire. The taxi driver was also injured during the incident. Both were taken to the hospital and Nigel Walford was pronounced dead. The 32-year-old Nigel Walford goes by the social media moniker Meech. He has regularly expressed views on news and current affairs on several media platforms, including Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, including stranded views regarding law and policing in Jamaica. The Campion College alumni, also created a moderate following in Instagram, a site called AugustTown876. Walford was born and raised in Augusttown. However, he was living outside of the community in recent years after being dragged before the courts for cyber-related criminal issues. He was detained April 2020 by detective assigned to the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch, the C-TOC. He was eventually released on bail after being detained for several days. After several subsequent court appearances, the case was eventually dropped last December. He was represented at the time by King's Counsel Valerie, Neita. Now, this latest discovery and tragic of this 32-year-old social media personality would have stirred different police and officials to look into this. But at the time now, it appears that the investigation into the death of Nigel has not picked up any speed, because the police are reporting that there's no motive, there's no information, and they're asking anyone with any information on the death or the shooting incident that took the life of Nigel Meech Walford to call the 119 or the local Spanish Town police station. Now it appears that Jamaican vloggers seems to be the new highly threat job in a Jamaica, because we know say the DJ industry, the dancehall industry, is one of the most fatal industry in a Jamaica. But it appears that Jamaicans want to stay behind the cover of darkness. So you have a man like Nigel Walford, aka Meech, from the AugustTown area. Obviously, it seems like his hand was not too clean, because the magistrate had to draw him up in front of him or her, if you know what I mean, for cyber criminal activities. But it appears that in the Red Pond area, them never rate Nigel. It appears that in the Spanish Town area, AugustTown, Nigel body was found. He was entering a taxi cab when the gunman threw him down. The cab be lucky him pick up few rounds, but it appears that he's going to survive the injuries. But again, not to make light of the situation, ladies and gentlemen, you have to know who you are hang out with, who are your friend. Now, Nigel knows that him there in some area like Spanish Town, AugustTown, him can depend certain topics because criminals, police, governments, them a watch it. I me tell you, especially a place like Spanish Town, many body found. Pan the compound, even in a the cane piece, you find them lay down. In a dirty water, them drown. Even in a shallow grave. Right now, you have a man like Black Man. They're on trial. And a lot of things are going on in a Spanish Town. Spain Town right now, I got turn up hot. But again, people, the people them I deal with, the vloggers them in a Jamaica, like say, them the one with it speak about war go on. And me a call upon the government for look into this case, because the vloggers them help expose certain corruption, illegality, and help expose and proliferate news across society. So if you don't want upon a vlogger channel, then you should not be doing criminality, because a lot of vloggers take it up on themselves to try to improve society by exposing the Lord lascivious and illegal action attitude, not only of the citizens, but also of the government entity. Sometimes people are taken advantage of. Sometimes policies and laws are not correct. Sometimes you need some education or edutainment, and then the vloggers them provides that. So the people them have to look out for the vlogger them. The government have to look into when these vloggers are taken out, when crime are committed against these media personalities and personnel, then it make people unwilling to provide information for the law officers, and it make people unwilling to participate in a free society. You organ-tay. The vloggers, them are the one that provide information and seek information. And me know Jamaicans have an attitude about getting information. Them say you are informer, but when the shows is on the other foot, them want all the information them can get. Look, I am not here to expose no crook, but from it in the paper, log on to The Approach TV, you can hear it later. Cause I am here to expose the corruption, the folly, and give the people them that deserve respect, them dignity. Here you have a youth that has been slain, taken away from their family too early, that's the truth. Him only 32. 32-year-old Nigel Walford, a.k.a. Meech. Ladies and gentlemen, it's being reported that the 32-year-old was entering a taxi cab. In the middle of the day, 11 a.m. And a gunman was brazen enough to walk up and take this young man's life. It's an unfortunate situation, and the people of AugustTown in the Red Pan area deserve better. And I'll tell you straight up, people, Jamaica now get better unless the people them demands better. You cannot live your whole life in fear and have your children them come live them whole life in a fear. It's like we don't have no testicle fortitude or we don't have no care. Which one is it? Because man have to live for something. And also people, you know, a lot of our youths them are die for nothing. So don't you think it would make sense that we stand up? Because Bob Marley been telling us, you know, if we get up and if we stand up, when are we going to protest about the violence that's being committed against our young people? We surpassed 1,500 murders last year. In a time when we're coming out of our egregious pandemic, when we should be, you know, being sombered and thinking about the importance of life. Here we are. We wipe out every spark of light that appears to be shining in a Jamaica.